Hi everybody, welcome back. You have officially entered your final module of EDU291. This module is going to look a little different. We have some assignments that aren't due for a while, but we need to start thinking about them now. And there's just kind of a whole new format for this module. So let's dive in. The first week of Module 6, we are going to be talking about issues in diversity. Issues in diversity is going to really be the overview of your final project. So let's first click on our Overview tab, and for the first week of Module 6, you will read in the text Issues in Diversity, and you will complete your reading organizer for Issues in Diversity. That is actually the only thing that is due the first week of Module 6. Looking ahead, you will also be working on your final project, and you will be becoming a booktuber and giving your very own book talk in the weeks ahead. And we will also be completing our final literature study on the invention of Hugo Cabret. So for the first part of this video, I am going to go over the final assignment. This assignment is going to take some time, so I recommend that you get started early. For our text, of course, you want to read Issues in Diversity, and then you will complete that reading organizer. Once you've completed your reading organizer, you need to time manage and just start preparing for these final assignments. So as we click on the final project overview, this project has multiple parts. The first part of your project is to consider what critical issue or issue in diversity that you would like to focus on. I recommend taking some time and doing a search, researching various books, researching various topics that interest you, and then narrowing it down to one overarching topic that you're interested in. Here is a list of common topics that I have had students do their assignment on. If you feel like there is another topic that interests you more and you're not sure if it falls into the category of a critical issue, please be sure to email me through Canvas and I can point you in the right direction. But this is not an exhaustive list, so you certainly are welcome to consider your own diversity topic. So you can see we've got multiple topics here. And if you also need some more ideas, you can check out critical issues in our readings for diversity, or check out the realistic fiction from Module 4. There is additional help there as well. So you're going to be completing a final project using this Google Slides template. The template is the first part of your assignment, and within the template, which we will explore in a moment, you will be conducting your research on your theme of your critical issue. You will also be completing an annotated bibliography for 4 books within that template. Outside of the template, you will also be completing a response to your peers' presentation. So once you submit your Google Slide template, Canvas will automatically assign you 2 peers, and you will then review their final project and give your feedback. If for some reason you have submitted your assignment and not been assigned 2 peers, please email me through Canvas. If you do not submit your assignment, you will not be given 2 peers to assess. So if there is an issue though, sometimes technology does cause some problems, you have submitted it, please go ahead and email me if you do not get assigned your 2 peers upon your submission. The final piece of the assignment is to do one final part, which is called assessing your resources, which will be due at the end of this module, and I will go over that in more detail in the following weeks. Okay, so for this assignment part, let's take a look at the Google Slide template. You can see I've already filled out my name and my my semester. You will want to, of course, delete that, include your name and your section number. For this template, I have used the example bullying as my topic. Clearly, you will want to choose your own topic. So your theme here will be your critical issue. So you would want to delete theme and example and just put your critical issue, which mine is bullying. The next slide is to describe your critical issue. This is where you're going to tell us what the issue is. You can go into detail here. You can cite some sources. You can really be as in-depth as you would like here. You also want to discuss why it's important for the preschool to 12th grade classroom. Our students in this demographic, which is very large, preschool to 12th grade, experiencing this issue and how. And then tell us, why did you pick this particular issue? Is it something that interests you? Is it something you have a personal experience with? And so on. Next slide is the scope of your project. Simple here. You just want to tell me the grade you collected your books for. So I want you to consider, we just said the demographic is preschool to 12th grade. That's way too wide. Consider the age range that you would like to focus your annotated bibliography on. So for example, if you are doing bullying and you want to focus on elementary children, you could possibly focus on grades 3rd through 6th. If those books are more targeted towards that age of children, then that would be your focus. So the reason we have you collect a book for a certain range is if you're going to be focusing on, say, high school students, 9th through 12th, your books want to pretty much be tailored towards that age group. You might throw in a picture book here and there, but you would primarily want to have books that would be more geared towards the upper grades. On the flip side, if you were focusing on 3rd through 6th grade, you wouldn't be choosing 12th grade books for this age of students. So just consider, if you're going to be picking primarily picture books, and board books and things like that, then your age range should be younger. If you throw in a picture book here and there for an older grade, that's fine, because everybody likes picture books here and there. But just, for the scope of the project, consider your age and grade range. The format types of books that you collected, as well as the genre. So if you're doing preschool to 1st grade, you would be picking a lot of picture books, board books, and things of that nature. So just consider that. Okay, so my overarching topic is bullying. But I want to choose also 4 subtopics that would go under my critical issue. Bullying is a very large scale topic and very real. So for my subtopics, I chose verbal bullying, cyberbullying, as well as understanding the bully and why that person bullies, and bullying awareness and taking action. So these are areas in which that I will be looking for books to be representing these ideas. There's certainly other types of bullying that you could choose. So just consider just the topics that would go under the main topic category. This is where your research is going to come in. Research for your issue. You want to find at least 2 scholarly works or scholarly articles that address the issue and either describe why the issue is in fact a critical issue that youth face, and or how teachers or educators and community or families can help youth navigate through this critical issue. So why is it an issue that young people are facing, and how they can be helped in navigating through it. The articles can either offer support as to why this is in fact an issue, or how to help them navigate. Below is where you'll list your information. Number 1, you're going to include the reference to source number 1. in APA format. And if you have the link to the resource, you can also include the link, but do include it in APA. Then you will write a quick paragraph that summarizes the idea from the article with respect to the issue. And then number 3, why do you and the research believe that it is a critical issue that should be examined with youth through literature? And we know that literature can be used to teach children about an issue. It can be used to support children who are going through an issue. It can be used to build awareness. So literature is a very powerful tool in aiding in support for anybody who's going through or needing to learn about a certain topic or issue. The next slide is the same slide. You will just include the same information for your second resource. So there should be 2 resources and 2 summaries and discussions. Finally, here at the bottom, we will be getting into our annotated bibliography. Once you've decided on your critical issue, you're going to collect and read at least 4 books that address your issues and allow readers to explore. So for each book, you will write an annotated bibliography on the following slides. Now, the first set of slides are my example, and then after that is your template. So for the example here, the author is listed. The title is My Name is Maria Isabel, and we just list the publisher, year of publication, targeted grade, book format, which is a chapter book, and genre, which is contemporary realism. Simple. The next slide is going to give a quick synopsis, and I would like this to be written in your own words, not just taken off the back of the book. And then finally, the annotated bibliography curriculum connection. So this is where you're going to make a connection to this critical issue and how you would address the topic or try to teach about the topic using this book in the classroom. So here's my example. Significance of a given name. Here, students will bring a baby picture of themselves to display on a bulletin board without identification, to be paired with a recent picture after the student is given their report. Students will interview parents, guardians, and significance to their name, asking such questions as why was I named, who chose my name, what does my name mean. Students will find definitions of names available and prepare name cards with name definitions. Students will give oral report on findings to the class, ending by posting recent pictures and a name card next to their baby picture. So what that is just a activity or lesson idea. You can do a search for lesson plans to help you based on certain books, or you can make up your own activity or plan. But you just want to discuss how you would connect this book to the curriculum in the classroom. And then finally, how would you rate this book on a scale from 1 to 4? We did that in our last literature study with the Hunger Games. Remember, it is okay if you don't recommend the book at all. Just explain why you would or would not recommend this book. So on a scale of 1 to 4, I evaluate the book My Name is Maria Isabel with a 4. This book is connected to the critical issue and I would highly recommend it to others. The book provides insight into the idea of multicultural education and students integrating into the majority culture. Respective students' background, culture is very important in this book, and it highlights a value of a person's identity within their name. The book is relatable for young students, and they're written at their level. Okay, so you may follow these examples as you complete your 4 books. And in the below slides, it is 4 sets of these slides to complete your 4 annotated bibliography books. The last part is your references. If you're using references from your sources up at the beginning of our assignment, you will put them here. If you're using images, you can put the references here. So any sort of citations or references that you use within this entire assignment, you want to list on this citations page. Okay, everybody, that is an overview of the final project. If you have any questions, please email me through Canvas, and then look to the upcoming videos for information on Book Talks and Hugo. See you next time.